Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another season of the Iron League. This is your draft lottery video. We're going to figure out who is drawing what pick in the draft. We did it last year this way too. It seemed to work out well, so I'm going to hit a couple of points. Last year's video I think it was like 10 minutes long. We're going to try to bang this one out in under 6. Couple points to hit. I'm basically just going to go over the league manager note that I posted up on the page because some of you fucks are too lazy to read it. Congratulations, Matt Glenn, league champion last year. The kid's a beast. He is phenomenal. So hopefully I awarded the Gonzo Cup to him last year. I'm thinking about buying an actual trophy this year since we got a couple of people who are actually staying in the league. So whoever wins this year might actually get like a physical trophy. Couple of we lost a player. Bree is not in the league this year, so we got 3 new players because I expanded the league to include 14 teams. So taking over Bree's spot, I guess taking over officially her team that doesn't exist anymore. He's going to redraft. But Corey Banks, welcome him. He's another Chicago Blackhawks fan, so I'm happy to have him in the league. We have Mickey Zidane coming in, a kid that I played hockey with in the Chat Roller Hockey League. He's a Flyers fan. Him and Nolan seem to get along great. And we have Joe Ralston, who I played with in Willie's league 2 years ago. And I think myself, him, Willie, and Jess were the only 4 players that gave a shit in that league. So I'm happy to have him in this one. Couple of quick rule changes we'll go through. And again, all these are outlined on the page. We are changing the maximum number of goalies that you can have on a roster at any time is dropping down from 4 to 3, and you're only going to be allowed to play 1 goalie per night. Hopefully this is going to... I've heard a couple of complaints from people about streaming goalies and the amount of goaltenders that you can have on a roster. Adding more teams. There's only realistically 30 starting goaltenders in the league, and even then you're lucky to get a good one, so the whole kind of hanging on to goalies and hoarding them was kind of hurting a couple people. I'm trying to make it a little bit more competitive. So 3 goalies total on a roster, starting 1 per night. You guys are going to have to do your homework. You are, let's see, starting forwards is going to bump up from 8 to 9. The number of players you're going to have on your bench is going to be bumped up from 5 to 7. And popular demand, I added 2 injured reserve spots to the roster this year. So if you guys have somebody who goes down in week 1 for 3 months, you don't have to worry about dropping them and then maybe not being able to pick them up afterwards or whatever. It seems to work well in a lot of leagues, so we added it to this one as well. Couple of quick scheduling changes. So since we got 14 people in the league, we're going to do 23 total regular season matchups, 23 weeks. And then 3 weeks worth of playoffs. 1 week matchups for the playoff matchups. The top 8 overall teams in the league are going to make the playoffs. The only bearing that divisions have on anything are who gets the number 1 and number 2 seeds overall. And you don't even get a bye week, so it's not even that big a deal. But if you win in the conferences, you're either 1 or 2 seed, and then that's decided by your win-loss record. After that, it's overall record. So top 8 teams make the playoffs. Trading. Not a huge trade or changes here. We're going to allow a league review of 3 days to veto and vote on trades. I need you guys to vote on trades that you don't like. I know we have a couple of people who don't really pay attention if trades are made, and then after they go through in the 3 days, people kind of come and they bitch and they're like, well, that trade kind of sucks. You have the power to veto a trade. If you don't like it, veto it. We need 8 votes to veto a trade. It's 14 people in the league, 8 votes are a majority. That's the way the shit is. Trade deadline is going to be March 17th at 12 p.m. And again, I'm going to leave that up. You guys will have plenty of time to see what's coming, plenty of time before the playoffs start. Waivers. I'm changing waivers to 1 day, period. It just makes more sense than having a 2-day waiver time. That way, you can have somebody on waivers and make a claim on them, but you're not sitting there waiting 3 days when you need them for a matchup tomorrow. Depending on how that goes, I might just get rid of waivers altogether. I'm going to at least try it for 1 day. The waiver order is still, you drop to last after a successful claim, and it never resets. So if you don't ever jump on the waiver wire, you'll have first priority, if you choose to use it. Big things this year. I do need you guys to make every effort to get me your $30 at or before the draft. I know Liam, Scott, Macklin, you guys are still out of town. Get with me however you guys want to do that, if it's PayPal or sending me a check, or fuck, send me cash in the mail. I don't give a shit if you feel like doing it. That's the big one. I don't want to be chasing people around in March being like, can I have that $30, please? You know, when you're already out of playoff contention. Just give me the money as soon as you can. I went through and did the awards for last year. I actually set up some actual NHL trophies and broke them down. The link to that is on the League Manager page as well. The big one, the draft is going to take place October 4th, which is a Sunday evening. We're going to shoot for 7:30. I tried to make it so that as many people as possible could be there. I know it's hard to coordinate 14 different people. If you can't be there, let me know ahead of time. Set your auto draft strategy, do your thing, but that seemed to be the time that worked for as many people as possible. We are going to be doing it at Jess's house, surprisingly enough, because her house is a lot bigger than mine. We're thinking about getting a keg. We're thinking about getting some food and stuff, so you can come by. It'll be a good time. 14 people, or I guess 11, because 3 are out of town. If we get 11 people there, it'll be fun. I'd like to have as few people on auto draft as possible. It makes it a lot more fun. I think those are all the big things I needed to go over. If I think of anything else, I'll let you guys know. Alright, so we're doing the same way we did it last year. I have everybody's name on a little crumpled up piece of paper in this hat. I have mixed it up. I will mix it up again just so everyone can see. I have no idea. Tom, it's unbiased.
No collusion.
Alright. So, and this is where Jess comes in. She doesn't just get to sit on the couch like a lump the entire time. She's going to go ahead and pick these names out of the hat. So, we're going to go bottom to top, 14th pick to first pick. And so, 14th pick in the draft.
Scott.
Scott is 14th. Keep these in order. Alright, number 13.
Joe.
Is Joe Ralston. Joe, accept your fucking league invite. Get on it. You've been sitting on it for like 3 weeks. Just make it happen. Alright, number 12.
Mickey Z.
Alright. And Mickey Zidane gets 12th overall. He's going to take Claude Giroux. I'm calling it right now. Alright, number... What is that?
11.
11. Number 11. A long day.
You.
Alright, see? Fair and unbiased. I get 11th overall. There we go. Alright, number 10.
Tom.
And Tom gets number 10. Number 9.
Willie.
Willie gets number 9. I don't have jokes at this point, guys. I'm sorry. Number 8.
Macklin.
Alright, Chris Macklin, number 8. He's probably going to take somebody from the Stars. Number 7, halfway there.
Me.
Alright. Jess gets number 7. If Patrick Kane is not in jail and he's playing, she's going to take him. Social commentary, I sincerely hope Patrick Kane did not rape that girl. That's all I'm saying.
But your husband is not a rapist.
Number 6, that's terrible, he's balding.
Liam.
Alright, Liam is number 6. Number 5, we're getting down to it. My dog is so not impressed with this draft, by the way. You guys can't see her, but she's just sitting here looking bored to death. Number 5
Nolan.
is Nolan. There we go. Alright, number 4.
Brandon.
Brandon, your 4th overall pick in the draft. Number 3.
Andrew.
Alright, Andrew Stevens, whom I haven't heard a whole lot from since I stopped playing hockey, is number 3 overall. Alright, top 2. And I guess we'll figure out number 1 after this as well.
Corey.
All right, Corey is number 2, which means if you haven't heard your name called, you're number 1. Honest to God, I can't remember who it is at this
Matt.
point. Ah, fuck me. Matt Glenn, you are the number 1 overall pick in the draft, you cup-winning son of a bitch. I hope you're having fun at Guar right now. Guys, that is it. Please feel free to hit me up if you guys have any questions. Other than that, I will see everybody October 4th. I'll post the address and everything on the event page so you guys know where you're going. It's real close to downtown Chattanooga. Let me know. I'm looking forward to another season, guys. Thanks.